Here comes the Nastygram.
Send a priest to save my soul, forget it.
Welcome back to the Nastygram RPG podcast. We interrupt your regularly scheduled Star Wars programming with a very special holiday treat. This is the Christmas Protocol Malfunction, Part 1.
Poison to the heart of a cynic. Redemption.
The view screen crackles to life, the old video sputtering into motion. On it, we see a scene in black and white, a small room ancient in design, an older man sitting in a stuffed armchair reading a sheaf of papers. Nearby, a young boy admires a tall shrine of some sort adorned with sparkling lights and glistening strands of metal. Nearby, a fire crackles in a small cavern. The man looks up from the armchair as the fire settles into a steady glow. He addresses the boy.
Hey, sport. You've been awfully quiet tonight. That usually means there's something turning over in that noggin. Christmas does that to a boy. Gets him thinking beyond the tinsel and the toys.
The man sets his sheaf of papers aside and smiles gently.
Go on, son. If you got a question about it all, this is the time to ask.
Gee, Dad, I don't know.
The boy says, scuffing his shoe against the rug.
It all feels smaller this year, like everyone's going through the motions. I mean, I still like the tree and the presents and all. But is that really all there is to Christmas?
Well now, son, you see, Christmas isn't just a day on the calendar. You flip past once the wrapping paper cleared away.
He said, settling back in his chair with a knowing smile.
It's a reminder, quiet but firm, that there's more in this world than clocks and paychecks. For one brief spell, folks remember to slow down, mind the manners, and think of someone besides themselves. And that's not an accident, mind you. That's the magic doing its work, the way it always has, whether people notice it or not.
Magic, Dad? Really?
You might think it's all lights and ribbons and a fellow in a red suit.
The man continued, tapping his pipe against the ashtray for emphasis.
But that's just window dressing. The real trick of Christmas is how it straightens people up, even if only for a while. Grown men soften their voices, mothers hum tunes they haven't sung since they were girls, and children learn just for a moment that giving feels better than getting. It's a lesson the world tries to teach the hard way the rest of the year.
The video crackles and ends abruptly, leaving the lab basked in the glow of the now empty monitor. 4 scientists of violent clearance sit nearby, contemplating what they've just seen.
This is what has you all excited, Olivia?
There is something to this. I'm telling you. My research shows that every year, at least half of the countries of the world went crazy for this set of rituals. Productivity and consumer spending went through the roof.
Well, you won't convince Talbot. He's too busy with his precious bacterial cultures to be concerned with your semi-treasonous old reckoning research.
Hey, I have a special dispensation from Friend Computer to look into this stuff.
You really think there's some merit to this? How would it possibly be useful to the complex?
Well, Peter, do you remember when I asked you for your contacts in PLC?
Sure, the convention you wanted to set up. Still not sure what the point of putting 200 logistics knuckle draggers on the same factory floor.
It's not, strictly speaking, a convention. It's more of a test bed.
What did you do?
Relax. It's just a simple, controlled experiment. Nothing crazy. I just fed this video into an underused subroutine in the logistics bed of NOG sector to see if it might do something interesting.
That's remarkably dangerous.
That's really interesting. What's happening?
Okay, well, now, don't get upset, but it's gone offline.
I am in no way surprised. This is just like that algae thing last month cycle.
I already apologized for that. You can't throw that in my face every time.
Look, there's only one way we can do it here. We'll have to go look at the situation in real time.
Real time?
You mean go there, watch it?
That's remarkably dangerous.
Oh, don't you worry. We'll be perfectly safe. We'll just wrangle together a team of troubleshooters to actually go in there and report back. What's the worst that can happen? Ho, ho, ho. Welcome back to the Nastygram RPG podcast for a very special holiday release. This is Josh, and I'm joined here at the table, by...
Hey, this is Jake.
Hey, folks, Dan here.
Hey, folks, it's John.
What's good, fam? Matt here.
Who's running this game, Josh?
Well, you find yourselves
In the Great White
being
North.
prepared to be GM'd from afar. Our Canadian favorite coming out in a boat to reprise his role as the Paranoia Overlord is our friend.
Hey, folks, it's Andrew up here in the Great White North.
Hey, Andrew.
How is the 51st state?
Yeah. Are you guys preparing?
Puerto Rico?
Wow.
I guess we gave up on that.
we went about 45 seconds before dropping into the 51st state stuff.
I mean, we got Gulf of America, so it's
That's
good
true.
enough.
Yeah, just keep trying. You'll get
You're lucky you're not in Greenland.
Well, yeah, we had so much fun doing Paranoia over Halloween that I thought that maybe a Christmas-oriented adventure might be a fun rehash of the old fave.
Love it. Love it. Love
I'm
this.
excited.
I mean,
Love this
everything
game.
went so well last time.
Matt's here. Devin and RT aren't. But other than that, it's holiday magic.
It's an upgrade. You
Yes.
can say it. It's an upgrade.
One Matt is more than Devin plus RT.
And Matt, have you played Paranoia before, or did you listen to the episode?
I have listened to it, but I've never played it.
Okay, well, you know exactly what's going on then if you listen to it. But
Yes.
All right. Well, the only change I'm going to make from the game we played last year, that is, say, the system, in the spirit of Christmas, I'm going to give each of your characters a golden truffle. And the purpose of the golden truffle is if at any time you are confronted with a situation your character thinks is really important, it really matters, and you think that your skills, I mean, I know that there may be some criticisms about the various skills in this game. You think you maybe won't hit it, you can exchange that golden truffle for a roll in the dice that will be a natural one, which is a super, super good hit in this.
That sounds really cool if I remembered how the rules worked.
Yeah.
Could you give us a quick refresher?
Well, we obviously all have it.
Nailed
But
it.
if we have
Nailed
new
it.
listeners,
For them.
just for the sake of them, could you give us a quick synopsis of the setting? And I mean, there's not much to get into on the mechanics, but whatever
Yeah,
you'd like to
absolutely.
mention.
So in this game, this wonderful cooperative role-playing experience, the characters are residents of a futuristic dystopian underground complex called Alpha Complex. And it is run by Friend Computer. Friend Computer makes sure that all of your day-to-day needs are met. You are fed and clothed and given meaningful occupations. And everything is great in Alpha Complex. Everybody's happy. In fact, you better be happy or else you might be one of them commie traitor spies. And that's just subject to termination. So if you don't follow the rules, then you better watch out. Because if the computer doesn't get you, your friendly citizen friends might get you. So there is a lot of secret messaging and individual goals, etc. in this game.
Last time we played this game, it seemed way more fun and lighthearted and not like the world we live in.
Now it's getting awfully close.
It's funny that it's more fun in a post-apocalyptic dystopian underground complex than it is in real life. I don't know why that is.
Well, we meet you halfway. We are pre-apocalypse, but we're getting real close.
And I'm pretty sure Friend Computer's in charge.
We've passed out some physical tokens so we can remember our little golden
Truffle.
glory. golden truffle. And we're ready to go and eradicate all commies and secret society members and mutants.
How does the making skill checks work?
It is a 20-sider that you roll. You have to get, if it's a regular or a somewhat difficult task, you have to get underneath it. If it's easy, then you multiply that number by 2, and that's what you have to get under. So,
what do our skills do for that? Like, if I have,
give me an example.
Con 7, do I have to just get under 7?
Exactly. So if you wanted to try and con somebody and it didn't look like it was going in your favor, or you didn't. I mean, listen, you got to be kind of entertaining too, not just to me, not that you're dancing for me, but also for the enjoyment of the other players at the table. So if you give me some really good, juicy role playing to go along with it, well, maybe it's an easier experience for you, and maybe I'll give you a bonus of the roll. Maybe it'll be 2 times under that you have to get. So.
All right, and we have our attributes, and then you have beyond those, the skill bases and the specific skills, and all of those things will always just be a D20 roll.
That's right. If you don't have a skill, for example, say you don't have bootlicking, which is an actual skill in the game, then you can roll your chutzpah skill base. And if you get underneath that, then you succeed. So obviously those are very low numbers in a lot of cases. But you might find that you have other options to solve the problem. And sometimes you do have to roll your just straight attribute roll. So there are, it looks like 8 attributes in this game. And you might have to roll underneath your attribute with a 20-sider, which in some cases is going to be easy. In some cases, it's going to be very hard. The other important thing to remember is that you do have 6 lives. You have 6 clones. Death is not it's not the final end in this game. All the sins of your previous clone are forgiven. So the new clone that comes out to replace you is a tabula rasa. It's a fresh slate, and that clone can't be held accountable for the things that the previous clone did. The other one just went bad, clearly. So with that said, are there any other questions before we begin?
Anybody got anything?
I'm just trying to figure out. For role-playing purposes, what would you say the difference is between agility and dexterity? Because I have a very high dexterity and a very low agility.
Amazing how those die rolls work, isn't it? In that case, you're very good with dexterity at fine motor coordination. So sitting down and doing very fine work with your fingers, great for you.
Oh, this is me. This is literally me.
Yes.
But moving around you.
Okay.
This is the most accurate game system we've ever had for you.
It really is.
It never made sense how you can so precisely do things. Like you can be a national award-winning painter with fine motor skills and trip over the slightest object in your path.
You can have an open room. Completely just lay 1 2x4 on the floor in the middle of it, and he finds it.
I understand.
Well, Josh did send me detailed biographical information in order to make these characters for you. So
is that why my bootlicking is at 11?
Whoa! That's why I have a force ability.
Oh yes, that's the other thing. Everybody is a mutant because you live next to a giant nuclear reactor. Being a mutant is highly treasonous, so that's not something you really want to advertise, obviously. And you're also a member of a secret society because life in Alpha Complex is fairly boring. And they have, fairly benign goals. The computer tolerates them because, really what's it going to do? Unless it gets in the way of operations, at which point it's very treasonous to be a member of a secret society. So with those 2 things said, any other last bits of business?
I think we're good.
Yeah.
All right. It's been an exciting day for you all. The first annual Production Logistics and Commissary Mandatory Improvement Convention was just announced, and you were chosen from your respective sectors to attend as representatives. You traveled for hours to get here to NOG sector, and then when you arrived, you underwent a battery of tests that left you weak, disoriented, and starving. You didn't get a chance to say more than a few words to your 4 traveling companions. You didn't even get a chance to eat before you staggered into your bunk to get some well-deserved sleep. The lights wink out. For the first time in what seems like hours, there's silence, darkness, a chance to let that day slip into memory. And then the lights snap back on and reverie sounds. The voice of friend computer fills your dorm.
Rise and shine, citizens. Based on your excellent hygiene, low blood pressure differential, and stable urine color, you have been selected to represent Friend Computer on a very important mission as troubleshooters in NOG sector. Report immediately to meeting room 12 for your mission briefing. You have my utmost confidence, citizens.
And with that, reverie ends, the voice echoing out in the room, your ears ringing, your stomachs grumbling. Welcome. Welcome to NOG sector and Paranoia. General troubleshooters, what do you want to do?
Are we all in the same kind of bunked room together?
You are. You're in a dormitory about 10 meters by 20 meters. In American terms, that's about 30 feet by 60 feet.
Can you, how many
Freedom units.
How many Big Macs wide?
I'm not going to lie, you could fit a lot of Big Macs in this room. There are 12.
How many first downs would it take to get from one side to the other? Sorry.
There are 12 bunk beds in here, of which you are the only occupants. You have rucksacks with your stuff in them that you probably threw at the base of them or maybe just dragged laconically over there with you. There's a single door against the far wall that you came into or maybe were pushed into in a daze. Next to that door is a video and a computer terminal that's embedded into the wall. But right now, the fluorescent lights are on, sort of twinkling on, and you guys are blearily looking at each other, perhaps just that feeling of having been rudely awakened from a sleep that didn't come.
One quick question for you, Andrew.
Yep.
Did we get a security clearance promotion improvement to get here? Or are we operating on the same field we've been before? I know the first game we had gotten bumped up to red when we took on our mission.
No, in this case, you've been red security clearance for a while.
Okay.
In the last game we played, you were infrared, and then the game started by you guys getting your big security bump to red security clearance. But in this one, you're all red.
Well, all right, fellas, let's take it up, shake it out.
How?
Get out there.
This big guy kind of sit up and smash his head on the top of the bunk that he's sleeping under.
Whew, you're a tall feller.
Did they say meeting room 12?
Okay. We'll double check that security clearance on the way out. But everybody rise and shine. We're ready to report for Friend Computer.
I hope there's food.
Oh, yeah, sure. Sure, get everybody up. Let's fucking go.
I'm sure there'll be some wake-up sims ready and warm for us.
Oh, boy, I hope so.
This big guy kind of walks up to you and he puts a hand on your shoulder and he says, "My name is Dash."
Whew. Yeah, you're red clearance. Yeah, you are supposed to be here. That is fantastic to see you, and I'm looking forward to working with you.
He looks around at everyone else.
Hey, I'm Blix.
Blix?
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Blix.
Meeting room 12, right? That's what you said? That's what the computer said.
Yeah, it did. And I'll lead the way. Prawn, by the way. Prawn our bind. Prawn to friends.
From the bed, a hand rises up. Vix.
Is that guy okay? He looks a little tuckered out over there.
Me? I'm good. I'm good over here. My name's Comp.
All right. It sounds like a crack team. I'm looking forward to working with each and every one of you.
Let's get going. He punches kind of the button on the door to open up the door.
Okay.
A very good start. Unfortunately, nothing happens.
All right, let me show you.
What is the problem?
It's just a gentle press. You don't need to punch anything with Friend Computer, and we are touch.
And for you also, unfortunately, nothing happens. The door.
Maybe I'm the team leader here, and I'll just go ahead and I push his prawn aside a little bit, and button. He presses the button.
You maybe think the door thought about opening, but it didn't. No, it actually didn't think at all about it.
Do you think saying the name button will make it open?
Big guy, what was your name again?
My name is Dash.
Dash, did you break the button? I mean, did you? How much
Oh, that would
force? How much force
damaging.
you think you use on that?
I used an average amount of force.
Okay, well, let's step back. Let's not cast blame. It possibly could have been the big Galump, possibly could have been the guy trying to hijack leadership. Either way, let me take a look at it, and we'll see what we can do. Can I make a security roll to try to see why we can't access this panel?
That's an excellent question, Josh. Why don't we have our first skill roll of the game? So for you, what is your security skill?
9er.
You're a 9er. All right. Well, why don't you give that a roll and see what happens?
That's over 9. It's a 14.
14?
I got to readjust the mental idea of D&D that I'm excited when I see a 14. Things probably went well.
So you look at the button. It normally there's a little light that indicates the door button status. That light is not active, but your eye does cast to the right to see the computer terminal screen where normally you could have friendly conversations with friend computer, but the words temporarily offline are emblazoned on that screen.
Whew. We got this pretty well trapped up. So I don't know if it was the big guy's fault. Could be, could not be. But who's got a little
friend computer? Blix goes up to the terminal. Is there like it always listens, I assume.
Yeah, it does.
There's no button to press. Friend computer, are you there?
The screen flicks from temporarily offline to now read, "I'm sorry, this terminal is temporarily offline."
Oh.
I'm sorry, Matt, what was your character's name?
You don't always have to rely on the computer. Let me try. He's going to try to force the doors open with his hands.
Excellent. I love the idea of that. That sounds like a strength roll to me.
I like it. I got a 10, which is under my strength roll.
And what is your strength?
17.
17.
Ooh. Damn.
Hercules.
Yeah, you try and get purchase on the door, and your muscles probably strain a bit, and there's a crunching noise from underneath the inside where the door is set into.
Blix together.
But it does not open. You think you might have heard something break in there.
Damn it.
Well, now you probably broke the hydraulic mechanism that would open the door on its own. So now we're probably stuck in here even when friend computer decides it's time for us to leave. Now, I don't know what the rest of y'all are doing, but we shouldn't be trying to open the door because clearly we ain't supposed to open the door.
We have to get to meeting room 12.
No, I'm going to agree with him. Friend computer, if you wanted the door to open, it would open. So if y'all don't mind keeping it down, I'm just going to, and Vic starts to get back into the bed and put his blanket back over him. I'm just gonna catch
maybe
a few more.
Maybe this is meeting room 12.
Well, did we ask friend computer? I go over to the terminal that says temporarily offline.
I was trying to.
Well, were you polite?
Yes, very polite.
Are there any controls for that, like a screen that said temporarily offline?
No, it is. There is a camera mounted over top of the computer screen. Normally, it's a voice activated system. The Red Alpha Complex.
Okay. I say, excuse me, friend computer, could we please go to meeting room 12?
The message that says, "I'm sorry, this terminal is temporarily offline," is replaced by, "I'm sorry, I'm experiencing a malfunction in dormitory door NOG 275A.
I glare over at Dash.
Oh, I think he broke it.
I think it was already broken.
Are there any other entrances or exits from this dormitory room?
Of course not.
Are there any?
You say of course not, but we here at Nastygram have been subject to not finding a door or two.
Us indoors. Are there any air vents or grates or anything visible?
That's an excellent question. I feel like that would require some kind of roll. I think security. Oh no, you tell me what you'd like to roll for that. That sounds like a very generous offer for me.
Very generous. I don't really have. I have surveillance, and I mean a chutzpah or
So
mechanical
chutzpah is generally about dealing with other people.
Okay.
I would say when you're in doubt, Moxie's a great roll.
All right. Moxie sounds good.
I have habitat engineering, which seems like the sort of thing that would involve knowing where ventilation is.
That is exactly the case.
I got a 5 under 10.
Oh,
5 out of 10. Okay. Why don't we have Jake roll habitat engineering as well and see if he arrives at the same conclusion?
Blix is like
I got a 12 over 8.
Blix
Okay.
like dragging across like one of the bed bunks, trying to get it away from the wall, looking for a.
Hey, keep it down.
It's the one you're on.
Oh,
Okay. John, you think you have seen. I'm sorry. What's John? John, what's your character's name?
Blix.
Blix has seen a vent in the wall, but Comte has also seen that and thinks that's probably not a good idea. That's probably going to have one of those fans that's good at, it spins so quickly, it would probably chop you into little pieces.
Well, there's right here a vent. He goes over to the vent. Is it like screwed in or is it removable?
Oh, it's easily removable.
I say, did you not hear what I just said about the giant fan that chopped things up?
Well, I mean, maybe everything else isn't working in here. Maybe the fan isn't working. What color is the grate, by the way?
The grate is black. So black is infrared. So security clearance is clear for everybody.
Blix will take off the grate and kind of lay it on the wall and poke in, see if he sees anything.
Yeah,
I think that's a fantastic idea to check that out.
I hate you.
Sure enough, it is a vent which leads about maybe 4 or 5 meters, some certain amount of feet, not quite sure. And then you do see a fan at the end, but there's also light coming from the other end of the vent.
Through the fan?
Yes, definitely through the fan.
Is the fan moving?
No, not at present.
See, I told you.
That's a terrible way to phrase it.
Blix says, see, I told you.
Good job. Just scoot along down there and see what we're working with and get on to our assignments.
Dash, why don't you take a look?
You think I can fit in that? Look at these arms.
Fine.
You're the leader. Lead by example.
You're right. Blix gets down and crawls into the vent and starts crawling towards the light.
Okay. It's what's your strength and endurance? Just give a sense of how big your character is.
Strength is 10, endurance is 4.
Okay, so
He's wiry, but
yeah,
enough
that you could probably shimmy inside, get a little dusty as you go. But you swimmy your way down to the fan, which is about halfway down, and you see that you probably could squeeze past it. I'm sure that you could, contort your body enough you could get past that. No problem.
I try that.
Okay. I'm just going to make a roll for no particular reason. And you managed to get by, no problem at all. The fan doesn't do anything nefarious at all.
Nice. I head toward the other end of the vent.
On the other side, you can see the vent. It's again a black vent, and you look through, and you can see a little lobby area that brings back some memory. Oh, right, this is I came through here, and then they shoved me into this room, and I fell almost asleep onto a dorm bed. But yeah, you remember this is clearly the other side of the doorway.
Yep.
He's made it past the fan.
Blix opens the vent and heads out to where the door is to see if any way of opening it from the other side.
On the other side is a lobby area about maybe 10 by 5 meters. And there are a number of chairs in here. There are also a number of doors in the area. Sitting, lounging, reclining in 2 of those chairs are 2 green vulture security soldiers. These guys are adorned in no-nonsense combat armor, and they've got giant assault rifles. They seem to be sleeping right now.
Blix will try to quietly head to the door, not to wake the green security.
Okay. They are actually sitting next to a room with a giant 12 marked on its door. Your door is, of course, back behind you to the room where the dorm is.
Hey there, Blix, how's everything going up there, huh?
Hey,
Did you get on?
Prawn, no, Prawn. Fine, I won't sleep anymore. I'll get up. God, guys, stop.
Hang on, I don't think you can hear me.
Oh,
I guess we're going through this vent.
Dash, come on over here. Give a shout out to Blix. I don't think you can hear me.
I start climbing through the vent.
Okay. What is your strength and endurance? What is that?
Strength 7, endurance 20.
Endurance 20.
I think that might have something to do with my mutant power. I sent you a message also.
Oh, very good. Let me just very quickly look at that Nastygram. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I mean, it may not come to anything. Let's see here. Yeah, Jake, why don't you give me a power roll just for no related reason at all?
What is the power stat?
Yeah, what is the power?
The power stat. Funny you should ask.
Oh, I see it.
It is, should you ever want to use a mutant power, that is the roll that you would make.
I see.
All right, I failed. I got a 15 over 9.
A 15 over 9. Okay. Just as you are squeaking your knees past the fan, of course, it springs to life and wedges painfully on your knee.
On my knee? Oh, my knee.
Right on your knee. However, it doesn't seem to do any damage to you. It just sort of clamps painfully on the inside of your knee.
Can I kind of push it back to like against the direction it's trying to go?
With a strength roll, I would be delighted to see.
I say, "Ow, guys, I'm kind of stuck in here. This fan, it started moving. Hold on. I got a 7. I have a strength of 7. I don't know if it's meet it or
you barely manage, probably because it hasn't got a good full head of steam going yet. Not limb chopping speed. But you do manage to sort of wedge it just enough that you're able to scooch out your knee. And then the fan
and then it starts moving fast.
Clanks real fast.
Oh boy, it looks like the rest of you folks are going to be stuck in there probably forever since Dash broke the door. Good luck.
Can't you?
oh no.
Or in Southern. Can't you just open the door?
No, you broke the motor.
Blix is going to try to open the door from the other side.
All right. How would you like to try and do that, Blake?
First, if there's a button to open it, just try the normal way of opening the door.
You see a monitor next to the button that does say temporarily offline. The button is also not lit. But yeah, you touch the button, nothing happens.
Before, if I can do this before Comp comes out of the tunnel.
You got a little time.
Can I put actually, sorry.
Well, Comp comes out of the tunnel, but he's not really paying attention to the door. He's looking. I'm looking at the 2 green level soldiers.
They are snoring loudly.
I could instead of writing you a Nastygram, because I feel like for the sake of not having the entire game be Nastygrams, if they have any like fun looking gadgets or weapons or anything, I'm going to steal them.
They surely do. John, for no particular reason, is going to give me a power roll.
Yep.
You, Sir Compt, are going to give me a stealth roll.
8 under 20.
Okay.
Damn.
I don't even know where stealth is. Oh, okay.
We'll come back to you, John, when I see what this stealth roll does.
Yep.
If you don't have stealth, it is your Moxie skill base.
All right, I failed.
Just out of curiosity, how badly did you fail? Like, what did you roll?
I rolled 11 over 40. Or over 4.
Over 4. Okay.
Yeah, no stealth skill, just Moxie.
All right. The green vulture soldier that you approach seems to be snoring in the deepest of sleep. And yeah, he's got, as you get closer, you can take a little mini inventory of the things he's got. He's got his giant assault rifle. He's got a belt with 7 grenades of various types. He's got a truncheon in a very fancy leather holster. He's got a sidearm and another holster. It's a slug thrower. It's not just a laser pistol like you've got. He's got a helmet, which actually looks like, the shroud can go over your eyes if it needs to. And he's got a sort of tricorder style sensor on his belt pack. He's got all this stuff, and you're getting closer, and you maybe think you're going to sort of take one, And as you get like within inches of him, suddenly his assault rifle is right against your temple. His eyes are right on you, and the snoring has immediately stopped. And he looks at you and says,
My friends, the door is malfunctioning, and they're locked in there, and we're supposed to be in room 12, I believe.
Just then, a spark erupts from the terminal, and the door opens.
Ah, there we go.
See, friend computer wants us to go where we need to be.
Yeah, praise friend computer.
Get out of the bunk.
I'm out.
See, I did not break the door.
I just put my shoes on.
The door is working fine.
All right.
He pats it as he walks past it.
Let's hustle along.
All right. Well, the two security guys, the Green Vulture soldiers, look at you both and reluctantly get to their feet. You remember these guys. These guys were your escorts during all the testing. And they looked like maybe they didn't really want to wake up just yet. But on this talk of friend computer needing you for a mission, maybe they're not immediately going to give you guff for it. But yeah, between them is that door which got the number 12 on it.
I say, well, excuse me, folks. I'm just going to squeeze by you here and be on our way.
Good morning, rise and grind, fellow citizens.
They look like they do not want to rise and grind, but they reluctantly move the inches required to allow you to squeeze past them to get to the door.
Yep, just right through. Yeah. All right.
All right. So you're opening the door to meeting room 12?
Yes.
Dasher punches the
Who would like to open the door?
Yeah, I think probably one of you guys went through first. Yeah.
Unless you didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
All right. Making a roll for absolutely no reason. Excellent. Okay. When you open the door, you see inside is a desk and a chair. It's a small room, maybe 3 by 3 meters. And literally, that's all that's in here. And inside it is a violet clearance scientist. He's wearing very well-tailored clothing. And he's sitting there writing on a computer tablet. But he looks up when the door opens. And he says, you're here. Come on in. Come on in. Yes, it's fine. They're fine. Come on in. Just back off. Let them come in. We actually need them.
All right. Hustle up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right.
Apologies for being late.
Pran turns like quietly after like everyone moves into meeting room 12, and he steps out for just like a step, looks towards the 2 green security members and says, anything I should be aware of? Anything unusual you saw with them? Just want to be appropriate.
Let's see. Do you have any kind of chutzpah skills that might help elicit some information out of them?
Motivation or spurious logic?
Well,
spurious logic, I think, is talking to a computer. Right?
It is. Motivation. Let's see if you can motivate them to give you some.
I did not. 11 over 8.
He gives you a rough shove and pushes you inside the room.
All
right. And he closes the door after you as you go in.
Right back at you.
So, John, when your character Blix, when he said to the violet clearance scientist, sorry we're late, the guy looks a little puzzled and says, late? That's strange. You guys were scheduled to have 6 hours of rack time.
Oh. Yes, of course.
But since you're here, I appreciate the gusto. We'll get on to it then, shall we?
Wow, are you really Violet? I don't think I ever met anyone Violet. I'm like looking at his Violet badge. I'm like,
no, his reflect armor vest is indeed the violet color. He's got a very fancy laser pistol with a violet laser barrel on it. But yeah, his clothing is impeccably tailored. Clearly, he's got the credits to afford this kind of thing. He says, listen, here, have this. Well, I guess you won't be having a seat. They didn't really. Anyway, so my name is Talbot V, and I hope you weren't overly inconvenienced by all those tests. That's just a formality, really, for the mission that we had in mind for at least some of the members of the conference. Are you excited about attending tomorrow's convention?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Very
Yes,
excited.
of course.
Thrilled.
Great. Except that's not exactly going to happen for you. So as it happens, we have a special mission for you, God. There is something going on in NOG sector that we don't fully understand. As you're no doubt aware, NOG is the main production hub for PLC in this quadrant of Alpha Complex. I mean, it's responsible for fabricating most of our tools, our robot parts, mid-range machines. However, for reasons I can't go into for security reasons, that production line was reprogrammed, and we are seeing some strange results. And we need you to go in there and find out what's happening. Specifically, you're going to go take an inventory of the stuff that's being produced by this new program and investigate whether those items are useful to Alpha Complex. We might have further tasks for you, but for now, that'll do. Do you got
Can
any
I
questions?
ask why did they reprogram it? Who reprogrammed it?
So your security clearance doesn't really allow me to get into that. If you were security clearance, blue, maybe I could get into it a bit more. But
It's obvious, comp. Well, you can count on us.
It's obvious.
Yeah. Well, no, it's obvious that we wouldn't be able to be told who did this.
Oh, well, I mean, but we're gonna go find out if this stuff is useful. But what if it was a commie that did it?
Or a robot.
Tal looks specifically non-committal. He's maybe reviewing his stock quotes on his tablet.
Hey, nice to meet you, Paranoia Bind. And, well, we got the team here, and we hear you loud and clear. Disruption is the tactic. We're moving on. We're pivoting. We're ready to take on the new threats. And
I
we'll
don't
put
think
a pin in our former assignment, ready to redirect.
I don't think we're supposed to be disrupting anything. We're taking inventory.
Exactly. Just like you said. And to follow up on that, I'd like to double down on the latest tasks, and we'll take care of it. Consider us your go-to all-stars.
Cool. All right. Well, listen, since you're such a
Again,
go-getter.
Pranar Bind.
Pranar, excellent. Nice to meet you. I am going to make you our media officer, and he hands you...
Understood.
you a 80s style VCR recorder. So this is an over-the-shoulder Betacam style thing. It weighs about 22 pounds.
Oh, wow, that's real state-of-the-art.
Yeah, it's got all the bells and whistles. So listen, record everything for posterity. I want all the angles, if you don't mind.
You got it understood. I will be capturing. Obviously, I will need you guys to be the tip of the spear, and I will be the point of the push. And we'll get in there and take care of business. Inventory, redirection, misdirection, and abstraction.
Oh, does that thing have night vision? Can I see?
I don't think you're clear for that.
Do we all get special assignments for this?
No.
Blake's kind of like, deflated.
No. I mean, if obviously if Pranar goes down, I mean, I'm sure one of you could pick up the mantle, as it were, and continue the recording.
I'll be media second.
Excellent.
If Pranar goes down, what kind of threats would we be facing?
Oh, I'm sure there aren't any threats in there at all. I mean, after all, it's just a production warehouse. I mean, you're quite familiar with those being at PLC.
So if he hypothetically went down.
Is this production warehouse making giant robot spiders?
Spiders? Not specifically robot spiders. I mean, probably makes a lot of different robot stuff. This is the thing. We're not exactly sure what they're making in there. That's what we need you to go in there and find out.
This is sounding like a giant robot spider situation.
Pran fires up the recording and kind of tests it, sweeps it around. Hey, number two, give me a sound check.
This is Blix, media number 2.
Media number 2, loud and clear. All right, we're ready to go.
Okay, well, great. So he knocks on the door, and the door opens up, and the 2 Greens Vulture soldiers hut you guys onto a bus. And that bus trundles about 10 minutes and eventually ends up in NOG sector. Do you want to do anything on the bus during your bus ride?
Is it just through like a long metal tunnel?
Yeah, but there are some sights.
I want to convince Prawn to let me look at the camera.
Prawn's trying to get a lay of land of the technical considerations of this camera, and if he feels that like if you approach him in that way, he kind of shares it and lets you look at it and tries to figure out the exact capabilities and how he's supposed to use this.
Does Prawn have any Moxie skills, engineering, that kind of thing?
Moxie, he's got biochemical therapy, demolition, medical, and security.
So none of that really sounds like it's particularly suited to, recording skills, for example. Of course, I don't think there are any skills in Paranoia that really fit that either.
I have
There's
surveillance.
Surveillance would be an excellent skill. So if you telling me
surveillance.
If you're telling me you don't have surveillance, then I'm assuming this camera, you're kind of looking for the auto button.
Yes. He obviously takes it as if he is a master of it. Says, yeah, I know. I mean, I got the feel of the thing, but any advanced capabilities you're aware of?
Well, can I look? Well,
Yeah.
it's
Of course. He keeps holding it. You're looking at it.
I don't really care about trying to help him or really know anything about it. I'm just curious about it and want to look at it.
Okay. And do you have surveillance skill?
No, and I'm not trying to accomplish anything. I'm just curious about it.
Copy that. It looks
This
like
might
a pretty
just-
fancy
this might be
camera.
related to the notes on the back of my character.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't look new. It kind of looks like it's surplused.
I kind of once I realize that, I get bored with it. I say, "Oh, this isn't that. This is old. It's
State
not
of the
even.
art.
It's
Tip of
not
the
even.
spear.
It's not even digital."
Pran, do you mean to be recording? Because you're recording right now.
Record everything.
Oh, okay.
Record everything and double check it. Record it twice.
But you don't want to
watch it once.
use up all of the tape. We might need it for,
Exactly.
the mission.
Let's push on.
Bron, I'd appreciate if you only film my right side. That is my good side.
You're already at.
You got it, but
you're
you are-
already down to 60% battery. So I'd turn it off if I were you.
I might do that, but let's, as he's looking for the record button, he can't find it.
Pran, here, it's right here. He presses the big red button. Says RAC on it.
Okay. All right. We all tested our boundaries. Found him wanted. Now let's proceed. We have a mission. Friend computer.
All right. The
Dash,
bus.
by the way, you were indicating your left side, so let's work on left and right. Push on.
He glances down at his hands and he's made an L with both of them and he's checking which one is the correct
It's the
L.
one that looks like an L when you look at it.
I point to one of your hands for you.
He nods.
All right. The bus screeches to a halt, almost throwing you from your seats. And yeah, you have definitely arrived at one of the production warehouses. The green soldiers look at you like, what are you doing in this bus still?
Blix gets up and jumps out.
All right.
Same.
Is anybody staying in the bus? Just asking for a friend.
Nope. Getting out, directing the camera as a defense mechanism at the green soldiers.
Bix gets out.
What a treat to see brave soldiers. Alpha computer.
When the bus pulls up, you're greeted by a wonderful sight. NOG sector is a gigantic warehouse, hundreds of meters long and wide, supported by dozens of metal columns that suspend the ceiling far into the air. The columns have been adorned with festive garlands of red and green, lightly sprayed with some kind of white foam. The sound of tinkling bells fills the warehouse with a magical, ethereal quality. To top it all off, floating in the air seem to be motes of the white spray foam, falling lazily to the ground, covering the floor in a soft white blanket. Filling the warehouse are 5 long assembly lines, staffed by dozens of PLC workers and assembly robots working together to create stuff. At the far west end of the assembly lines are bins of parts. At the far east, there are lines that enter an adjacent warehouse space that goes out of sight. On each production line is a wide conveyor belt that moves and stops at a regular rhythm. So, what do you guys do?
She has a possible cryogenic release, leaving the frosting on yonder pillars.
I do not think you know what you're talking about.
What color are these workers?
They are all red security clearance, just like you.
Okay.
Is that unusual for a PLC facility to be all red and not infrared?
It is very unusual. Usually there would be mostly infrared workers, But you think this is that conference they were talking about, like some kind of special project that they've all been assigned to. So maybe these are very special items that are being assembled that require only the highest caliber of employees.
This must be quite the facility. It's all reds.
None of it's automated. I go over to the belt to where the workers are, and I'm just trying to get a feel for the workflow, sort of.
Okay. Well, it looks like there's a group to the west side which are taking parts out of these giant crates where there seems to be a bunch of stuff. And again, there are 5 lines. So imagine that there are 5 groups doing this. And they put all those bits and pieces into bins. And those bins get put onto the conveyor belts that slide down at regular intervals to be assembled by crews that are working on them. And then they get pushed out of sight far down the way. The kinds of assembly vary, but you've got people using torches to weld things together. You've got people taking bits and pieces and literally screwing together. But yeah, everybody seems to be very upbeat, charged with energy almost. You get a lot of knowing nods and waves, like you're all doing something really important. In fact, you might recognize some of the people working on these lines. They may be people that you work with.
Oh, hey, Don. Didn't know you were coming to the convention too.
Blix! Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
What you building?
Which leads us to a very important question. What are they building? I would like to go around the table, and I would like each of you to offer up what kind of Christmas toy is being constructed on these assembly lines. Think of something that is big and useless.
On the one that Don's working on, there's they're building those big rocking chair, like horse rocking toys.
Yep.
That's like painted in different colors, but yeah.
Perfect. I love it.
Rocking horse.
On another line, they're building the Alpha Complex equivalent of a Power Wheels.
Okay, is it the whole race car set, or is it?
Yeah, no, it's just like the Power Wheels that little kids drive in.
Oh, right.
So it's like a miniature car.
Awesome. Okay, I love it.
One of them is building a board game, and it's called Alpha Computer, and it looks like Battleship, where on one side there's like a screen, and the other side it's just where you hide the mutants and the commies, and Alpha Computer directs like the targets and smashes them.
Nice.
Another belt, they're building oversized nutcrackers. The mouth is too big to actually fit any nut in to crack, so it's just kind of a slack-jawed.
We live underground, right?
Yeah, I was about to ask, what do you crack with these? They don't really have nuts. So
You said big and useless.
Yeah.
There's no nuts. What's more useless than a nutcracker?
And on the last line, they're building solar-powered Christmas trees, but they don't really know what a tree looks like. So it's sort of just tentacle-type monster with lights on it and solar panels that'll never work.
Because you're underground. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great. Okay.
This is Print Our Bind, and we are officially on mission. I've activated the recording with the red button, as obviously I knew that was how you turn on the recording. And we are beginning the mission in command.
Okay. So what would you like to do at this point?
Pranar is completely just waiting for someone else to take an action.
This is the idea is that they're not producing what they should be producing here, or something isn't going right, is what the Violet.
So Talbot's
the implication
that something is going on here that they don't really understand. He didn't go into the reasons, but the production line was reprogrammed. They're seeing strange results, and they want you to find out what's happening. Take an inventory of the items being produced and find out whether they're useful to the complex.
I push one of the rocking horse things, and I say, well, what's the point of that?
I couldn't possibly know. Don, do you know what they're using these for?
He looks at you.
I mean, it don't even move. How's it going to increase productivity?
He looks at you excitedly and says, nope. And he goes back to like screwing a leg on.
I go up to that guy and like kind of stare into his face while he's working.
Why is everyone so happy?
Is he just like smiling and working?
You anybody have biochemical therapy by chance?
I was actually about to ask the rest of the party if any of them had that.
What's psych scan?
Psych scan is the insight skill of paranoia. Is somebody lying to you?
I actually ask. I say, any of y'all know anything about drugs?
Absolutely. Pranar here on the camera recording.
Yeah, I will film you, Pran.
Number one.
He takes the camera and turns it towards you.
Well, you don't. Again, let me tell you about the red button. Red button is a activator.
He's just holding the camera like kind of up
recording
at you rather than like on his shoulder.
I'm going to catch one of those snowflakes that's falling. And
technically not a snowflake, but go on.
Yeah. What is it? Like a foam? What does it look like in my hand?
It is a waste product of spray foam. So basically, if it was shot into the air, this is what's now filling the air.
All right.
I am going to try to think if there is anything in the atmosphere here that is affecting these workers and or us.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you've got biochemical therapy, that would be the time to use it.
That's a success. 3 under 8.
Very good. Yeah, there's a slight odor in the air. You think maybe there's an off gas from this spray foam that might be affecting people's moods.
Pran, what do you think it could be? The camera like zooms in really tight to your face.
That's fun. They're both being productive and being rewarded for their productivity by a little bit of a byproduct, which is making them feel good about it. But yeah, there's gas in here.
A gas? What is it doing?
Some kind of byproduct. It seemed to be affecting their moods.
Wow.
Positively.
Friend computer never ceases to amaze, right? I mean, he works in mysterious ways.
Hey, man, hang on 1 second. Let me get that.
Can
you say that again? Camera. Let me say that again.
I say, wow, friend computer never ceases to amaze.
Oh, hang on 1 second. You're a little blurry. Let me reset that.
Dash
I smile.
Walks across the screen to like
and
past you.
3, 2, 1, go.
It's just amazing how friend computer provides for us and rewards us for our hard work.
You're not recording, Fran.
Dash, God damn it.
Hey, you guys. And an orange level supervisor walks over holding an orange clipboard. Says, are you just recently arrived?
Yeah. Well, yes, we were
on official business on mission from Alpha Computer here. Get things done, record, document, improve, expedite, efficiency. Ready to get it done.
We're actually here to find out what y'all are doing.
I like that energy. So listen, I'm going to get you onto the board game aisle. And let's see, we're going to get, he immediately starts looking at his clipboard and you get the sense he's going to be assigning you to a work detail. You've seen this drill before in the PLC before.
No, I think you... Sorry. You don't. We were sent here by a Violet to document what is happening. The success of friend computer. We're not here to work on the lines.
I'm sorry. You're telling me a Violet level citizen gave you some sort of secret mission to come here and do something that's not working on a production line?
Well, it's not a secret mission. I just told you.
If I may. Unfortunately, you do not have the clearance for us to answer that question. Maybe if you were blue, we'd be able to give you a bit more information, but I'm afraid not. So we'll be on our way. Thank you very much.
And for posterity, let me say hello to your friends and folks back home.
He says, so what you're telling me is you don't want to work on the production lines with all your friends. Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm afraid you do not have the security clearance for us to answer that question.
Friend computer wants something else for us.
Oh, I see. Well, we'd ask friend computer, but all of that's down right now. So until we get confirmation from friend computer, I'm just gonna, and he snaps his fingers and these familiar looking green security types walk over. Not the same. That would be too easy, of course. But they walk over menacingly, swinging some truncheons as they go. Says, You sure you don't want to just, sidle up onto one of those production lines like a good little red citizen?
Listen, if we were to do that, then the mission directed to us by Friend Computer would be failed. So here we are, getting ready to document what you are all doing, what the important workers here are doing, essential workers, if I can say. And we're going to do that, and we're going to redirect all that energy upwards efficiently, and we're going to recognize your contributions. And thank you for that. And which way is the boardroom line?
It sounds like you're trying to convince him of something there, Josh.
Motivate him?
Yes. I'm going to motivate him.
That might be an interesting role to make here. Might be a difficult role.
Okay.
Or fast talk.
That doesn't look good.
That's not good. That's twice the number. I'm going to use my golden goose.
No, you got to use it before. So...
I got to declare beforehand.
Yeah, that's very mean of me not to have told you how the rules work there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's very paranoia.
Yeah, very much. So you are in the middle of your stirring idea, and at that point, the green security officers have come over to you. One of them lightly but firmly takes the camera out of your hands as you're mid-explanation what's going on, and the other one clobbers you about the head and neck.
That's very sensitive.
If you don't mind, sir, I am the second media operator. If you would be so kind, we'll head over to the board game line and work on it.
We are given instructions by Talbot V. Do you know Talbot V?
And he looks at you and says, no.
Oh.
So let me just review damage here. How does that work? Just out of curiosity, I think you're officially wounded at this point there, Josh.
Officially.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to make a note or not. You know what? I'll remember it for you. That's fine.
I'll just write wounded up here.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll wear off at some point. So, all right.
I put my hand out to get the camera back. I said I was media operator too, but I was going to head over to the board game line as soon as he handed it back to me.
John, do you have any skills that might convince a person to?
Bootlicking.
Oh,
I'm gonna do what you want.
That's a great opportunity, John. And I'll make it easier for you if you explain to me, or maybe I don't know, go into a little bit of how you might use that skill.
Blick says, "Yeah, of course I am media, the second media coordinator. So since he is unable to work, but." I will. Great. Oh, what a great truncheon hit there, sir. I will put in a word. What is your name? I asked the orange operator.
Grungy.
Grun, I will put in a word for you with the violet that sent us here. You're doing such an excellent job at keeping up production. I mean, obviously, this is going amazingly.
Oh, it's my sciatica.
Oh, what a great hit.
I think that is enough. I'm going to use my intimidate skill and kind of just step in between the green guard and Prawn being beaten senseless on the ground.
Okay. Why don't I get a bootlicking roll at 2 times value for John? That was excellent bootlicking.
Ooh.
So you got to get under 2 times your score. And we'll get it.
Well, that's... unless a 20 is an auto fail, right?
Sure is.
I imagine. Okay. 15 under 22.
Well,
I'm a good bootlicker.
I'm sure that'll turn out very well. And Dan, let's have an intimidate roll from you.
I tied it, so I have an 8 and I got an 8.
Yeah, it's meter beat. So you go over there and maybe explain. He backs down, but tell us what that looks like.
He says, all right, that is enough. That is enough. And he does it more like, rather than stopping the green soldier, he's helping Prawn up from the ground. So it's kind of like the green has to either decide to start beating on Dash or stop. And Dash, just the size of him, the green, I think at that point decides, okay, he's probably done enough.
Oh, yeah, really. Yeah, I heard loud and clear. All right.
Okay, well, he looks at you up and down and thinks, maybe I won't get into that right now, but he looks at you like maybe there'll be a moment where we get to test this out for real.
Dash kind of glowers at him and then looks back down at Prawn.
Keep accountability to the camera. Keep it on me.
It is amazing how you can beat someone senseless, but they don't lose consciousness. It's just, they have to be productive, right?
He goes,
So true. That happens so often in my job.
Must be tough.
It seems like we are going to the assembly line, Prawn.
What are you doing, Matt?
He's just been standing in the back the whole time, watching everything happen. Vix is definitely the sit in the back and type.
I think Compt has moved kind of back there with you and is just waiting for them to get kind of beaten. Yeah.
It's
Prawn kind of staggers away from Dash's ministrations and kind of just like leans up against a corner out of the way to collect himself.
Want to go play that board game?
Yeah.
All right, let's try it out.
Yeah, it's better than taking one of those.
I think you just got to kind of guess where the commie is.
Well, that's got to be easy, right?
So the effect of being wounded, you're going to have a -4 penalty to any die roll you make until you're fixed up.
Ooh. Ow.
Ooh. This might affect the Nastygram I was about to send you.
Now, there is a medical skill if anybody wants to. You were talking about ministrations. If anybody wants to see if they could, maybe help him out. Maybe it's not as bad as he thought. Nobody inclined?
It's under Moxie.
Yeah.
I've got medical, but I don't really feel inclined to help him.
I don't have medical.
This is a classic game. Okay, so you are escorted over to a production line, and yeah, they're going to set you up at the board game production area. And Vix and Compt are put into the parts collection area. And I will tell you about that after I read this. Oh. Okay. I mean, nothing to see here. Okay. Yeah. So where was I? That was very funny. Vix and Compt are at the parts collection area of the production line. This is the far west, where there are these giant crates into which parts are to bring out parts and put them into these production bins. So you are hastily explained your job, which is that you are working with robots and other clones in the area to pull out the pieces required for your product and put them into a bin, and that bin just gets put down on the conveyor belt and it's shooed away down the line for other clones to put together. It's real easy, right? And it's this part, this part, this part, this part, this part, this part, and this part. Further down the line, we have Dash, who is put into the initial assembly area, where there are more robots working than humans, but maybe because of the giant plasma torch that you are expected to wield, you have to fuse together two structures into one. You don't know why they didn't come pre-fused, but this is just the way it is on this line, I'm sure. And again, you are shown the ropes on how the plasma torch works. You strap on the backpack, they give you the safety goggles. And you're then, your job is just to literally take these two parts that come here, this part and this part right here, and fuse them together and then put it back into the assembly bin.
Got it.
And then the final assembly portion of the conveyor belt, of which there are a lot, you see Blix and Pran are escorted to this area where the remaining 6 parts are assembled into a specific sequence, a delicate ballet of turning and clipping, and with a final click, the toy is complete. So, everybody know what their respective jobs are?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's begin at the parts collection area. And that is Vix and Compt. And for this, you're going to need to make, what is that? Yes, of course, it's an agility roll for me, please.
All right.
Fail. I didn't roll.
Success.
You have a 0?
My base agility is 0.
Oh, no. Your actual agility attribute. That's what you're going to roll.
Okay. Oh, that's a 2.
Yeah,
All right.
you actually.
There's a chance.
That's a 10% chance.
Yeah. So you're saying there's a chance.
Can I ask? I'll roll and fail this for you if you want. But is this check to make sure we do it the right way?
Yes, it is indeed the check.
The assumption there is that we want to do it the right way.
Well, that is entirely possible. Yes,
All right.
maybe you don't want to. The check then would be to see if you do it the wrong way that you intended.
the wrong way. I got a 13 over 2.
Excellent. But Vic succeeded in his. Okay.
Correct.
All right. Well, as you are trying to find the right parts to put together, and again, this is somehow there are a lot of parts for this board game set, and also somehow this board game set needs to be fused together with a plasma torch. So I guess it's an industrial level board game that we're talking about, surely. But Vix gets the hang of it real quick. It's just these parts. It's super easy. I don't know why anybody would have a problem with this.
What? Are you even looking at what you're doing? No, not that. No.
This looks like it's part of like a horse or something.
No, you don't need that part. Just watch. Just watch what I'm doing and follow along, okay? 1, 2, 3. You stopped.
What is this? I think this is a power converter, but we wouldn't need it.
That's later down the line. You just follow my lead.
Wait, why don't
it's
we
gonna
just
be a lot easier that way?
Why don't we just let the robots do it?
We will. We just got to make sure that orange guy's off our back first, and then we can figure out what the fuck's going on, okay?
All right. Well, unfortunately, one of the bins that Compt was working on only has some of the parts required before it is whisked further down the conveyor belt.
That one's gonna think everyone's a commie. Oops.
Yeah, that's down the line's problem now. You know, just try to be a little better on this one, okay?
Well,
are you feeling a little high?
No, but I had to take a piss.
Piss in the. I point to the bin. It's down the line's problem, right?
Vix looks at you, smiles. No, not that kind of problem. Just follow along. You know what? Let me be right back. And Vix is going to try to go, leave the line and try to find a bathroom.
Okay. Well, we'll come back to that for sure.
I'll do a great job while he's gone.
Further down the line, we have Dash using his brand new plasma torch.
I bet he's really good at it, too.
Yeah. So you think you've got the hang of this, and your first bin is presented to you, where you have to fuse together the left and the right sides of the board.
He looks down at his hands, makes an L shape.
But he does it this way, upside down.
Dan, I would like you to make a dexterity roll for me, please.
Okay. 19 over 5.
Plasma your own arm.
Okay. It doesn't. You look at your work that you've done, and the board is vertical and horizontal now.
Okay.
And you think maybe you didn't quite nail that one.
After he kind of looks at it and tosses it back down on the conveyor belt, he is going to look at the plasma torch and then maybe do something that I may have sent you in a Nastygram.
Okay. That will require, of course, a dexterity roll for that.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, he'll try. A 19 over 5.
You're rolling hot.
Oh, boy.
Okay, you are thinking about what you were going to do, and as you turned with your lit plasma torch to your intended target, you managed to cut into the tank of the person beside you, which immediately starts venting plasma gas.
He quickly puts down the laser cutter and starts walking further down the assembly line.
That's the problem.
Yeah, it explodes. And
Okay.
could you roll your strength for me, please?
Sure.
Oh, easy.
17 out of 17.
Okay.
Wow.
So
Tried to fail.
You feel well, that's a success actually.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So you feel a waft of warm air behind you, and the rear side of your uniform is shredded, but otherwise you are unharmed.
You remember, cool guys don't look at explosions.
That's right. 100%.
Now your ass is just hanging out. For the rest of the game.
And
Yeah, he tries to act shocked that this explosion has occurred.
Compt goes over to the wall with the sign that says Days Without Workplace Accident, erases the number and puts a 0.
And finally, as the conveyor belt wheels down assembly bins, we end at final assembly, where Blix and Pran see a bin approach them with 6 parts, some of which seem to be put together correctly. And yeah, you've had some coaching with the guys that are working around you as to how you're meant to put these together. And as you're looking at these, Blix, you look up to Pran to see, if he's got some insight as to where you should start. And you're looking at the face of Talbot V.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I didn't know you arrived.
You're fine. I was just going in to check on how things are going. And
going great. I better not miss this. And he goes to
looks
grab
fine.
the.
Great job. Anybody giving you any trouble?
Oh, trouble. No, sir. Of course not. We're all working harmoniously here, friend computer.
Of course. Supervisor.
And immediately, I didn't even give this guy's name. This is.
Grungy was the soldier guy.
Grungy
right?
was the soldier, but the supervisor runs over and he says, "Oh, sir, yes, hi, sir, yes, sir, Brian O here, sir."
Brian O. Can you explain to me why my troubleshooting team is being stuck on the production line that I sent him here to investigate? How are they going to report back on the inventory and developments if you're having them fill in for the workers we already provided you?
And he stutters, and that was real.
Yeah.
Oh,
you have to trust in those that are serving friend computer. If you're so suspicious of them, what are you hiding?
And he blanches as you say this. I'm loyal, sir. I'm not hiding anything. And he literally sort of cowers a bit before you. Says, "We'll get them off the line immediately, sir. Where did you need them?"
Yes, they know where they need to go. Why don't you follow me to the security guards? I'm going to redirect their attention so they're keeping an eye on you, and you can explain yourself to them.
Well, and
Chop.
I guess Blix has spared the agility roll I was going to be making. He was going to be making.
Blix is going to try to put it together anyway because he doesn't want to go to the trash. This bin is already in his possession, so I'm going to still try to build it.
Excellent. Agility roll for me.
11 over 8.
It looks perfect.
And done.
And it falls apart, unfortunately.
Well, I was given faulty supplies from up the chain.
Compt comes down the conveyor belt in a bin.
All right.
Oh, sir. I jump out, salute.
Yes, it's fine. Gather yourselves up, get ready to proceed further into the installation and do what I sent you here to do. Now, let us talk to security.
Where'd
All
Pran
right.
go?
I want to
I don't know,
change.
he must have went to the bathroom or something.
I do want to put the camera on to Vix for a moment, who went off to look for a toilet, I think.
Yes.
All right. Where do you think you're wanting to go? There is a bit of a hubbub which seems to distract people. Normally, they're all kind of doing their job, looking around, but maybe you've got a chance to walk around.
Is there does Brian O have an office?
No, this is a big, giant area where everybody seems to be walking the line.
is there anywhere that he would have like a set of clipboards, something like production schedules or lists or anything like that they would be going over?
Oh, that's a good idea. Why don't we make a roll to see what you might find? If we don't have anything, that's probably a Moxie roll you'd be rolling.
Data analysis?
Yeah, I don't have
or
that.
Data search?
Probably just going to be a flat Moxie base.
I'd go for that, or just your Moxie attribute. Moxie base is super.
I'll take Moxie attribute. Success 8 under 10.
Okay. Let me see. So you're looking for lists and such, are you? Little production schedules, things like that. You don't find anything like that. Paper is actually pretty hard to come by. Everything's usually on data pads and such. But you do see that there is kind of a raised dais at the far north end of the warehouse. It's got that feel like, in an event setting, like they've set it up for later, like that maybe where the the reception gets held after the event. Like you guys are at the event. You're basically at a conference right now, or that's the idea of it. But it seems to be not roped off, but the lights are off there, whereas they're fully on in the warehouse.
Okay. I think I'll head over.
All right.
Stealthily, if you can.
Well, I think that requires you to make a stealth roll.
Fail. 18 over 7.
Okay. So you're walking over and you walk into, well, sort of maybe to try and get out of the way. You walk through a little closet area, and it turns out it's it looks like a changing room. And there's a guy in there wearing an orange tuxedo. And he seems to be sort of primping it on and adjusting a bow tie and looking in a mirror, and he sees you come in and says, "Oh, hey, did you get my bouncy bubble beverage like I asked?"
Apologies, citizen. I seem to have left it in the other area. What flavor was it again?
Well, blue, obviously.
Of course, we've just been so busy down here. As I can be right back with that. If you don't mind me saying, that suit looks fantastic on you.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah.
It does. And Vix will walk up and sort of like brush his shoulder off. There's just a little bit, smooth this out a little bit here.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. I didn't notice that. Yeah, excellent.
Is there, are you here for the presentation?
Oh, yes, I'm the MC. There's going to be a little dew in a bit when you guys have your break time.
Oh, how long till that break?
He looks down at his orange Seiko watch and says, "Oh, it looks like about 20 minutes, I'd say."
Oh, I don't want to. There's no way you'd give me a little preview of your speech, would you? I mean, suit looking this good, you don't, you want to make sure that every word hits just right. Wow. Some of those guys, they're not great with their words. I don't know if you've seen them, but they're, mostly body and not much up top, if you know what I mean, sir.
He looks at you like he knows exactly what you mean. He says, "Well, you're a real go-getter, aren't you, citizen?"
I try to do what I can for Friend Computer and for Alpha Complex, sir.
Yes, that's the right thing to say. Absolutely. Well, I could go over a few of my lines. That's very kind of you to offer. I mean, let's see.
Absolutely. If you just want to hit the main points and make sure that you can maybe I could help you dumb them down for us.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, at first I thought I'd open up with your standard having a good old time. So I mean, he pulls out his notes. A little mini tablet as he sort of swipes through, and he goes, "All right, so I thought I'd start off with hello, citizens. What do you think? Does that grab you?"
Classic, sir. Absolutely perfect.
Okay. You didn't think it was too much? I mean, it should be longer, shorter, or
maybe perhaps one more O, one less E.
Right.
2 more L's?
Okay. All right. Yeah, I dig that. And he makes some notes on there. He says, Okay, and then I, wish everyone well with, let's see here. I hope everyone's having just the best break time ever at first annual PL&C Mandatory Improvement Convention. And then there's a call and response. Let me hear you. Let me hear you. Yeah, that's what I was going to do next. Yeah.
Woo! Oh, sorry. I got so caught up in that for a second there. Apologies, sir.
Okay, well, all right. I guess I'll keep that part. Oh, my goodness. All right. So at the risk of sitting here for a long time, we'll assume that continues for some time.
Yeah, I think Vix is just trying to get a sense of if he can glean anything from his speech that's going on here. Any of the nuance to it. Maybe a psych scan, something like that.
I love it. Give me a psych scan roll.
Brian O, was it? Yeah.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, indeed.
I'm going to spare you a little embarrassment. I'm going to let you mention to your green guards that the team here, the troubleshooting team, is to be unimpeded. And I'm not going to mention to them your indiscretions. Oh. And while you're at it, before you go to talk to them, please just give me a readout of the atmospheric additions that we're doing down here. I want to confirm the numbers.
And he says, atmospherics, sir, I'm not, I don't, and he's flipping through his stuff. He says, I don't have anything. There's nothing like that here, sir.
Is that right, Brian? You don't read the atmospherics in your manufacturing line? You don't monitor that?
He blanches and says, it's not my responsibilities, sir, are purely logistical, sir. I'm not in charge of habitat.
Brian, Pran starts feeling like a tug at the base of his neck as this starts to run out of time. Brian, there's no additions that you're doing down here. Is that correct?
As far as I'm aware, sir, no, nothing.
Good. Scurry along. And again, unimpeded for the troubleshooting team. Thank you. Go.
I'll pass the word, and he scuttles away just as you transform back into Pranar.
Where are Pran and Vix?
Blix see that?
That is a great question. I think he might, because I don't think Blix was doing anything else in particular.
No, I was waiting for the conversation to end to go do whatever
we'll
we're
say
doing.
Where I'm asking you where they are, but like I've got my back to him and you're looking past me at
I love it.
Pran.
Yeah.
He like scurries off into the corner as he feels like the abilities leaving him.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, this sounds like a contested roll for me. So let's have
Nice.
Let's have stealth on Josh's part.
Stealth, which I have nothing of. It's
Perfect.
Skill
This
base.
is a battle to the bottom. And
Battle to the bottom.
We'll combine that with Moxie from Blix and Compt. We'll say Dash is just walking up and Vix is otherwise occupied right now.
Pran gets a 4, which meets his Moxie skill base for stealth.
Right.
Are we? Yeah, we're talking skill base, not attribute, right?
Yeah, if you don't have the relevant
surveillance.
Skill. Oh, but in your case, it's just Moxie, so it would be the Moxie attribute.
Oh yeah, 11 over 10 for Blix.
I got an 11 as well. So it's weird. So I guess game mechanics wise, my question is, like I have a 17 Moxie.
Yeah,
but I have no surveillance skill, so it would be my Moxie base. But what? So it sounds to me like it's better to not have a skill.
Well, in a case where a skill's necessary, then you'd be rolling at quite the difficulty. Like I would probably be halving or quartering your actual attribute.
I see.
But in this case, and that's why your Moxie skill base is so low, is they kind of take that into account. But in a lot of cases, there aren't skills that kind of reflect what you need to do. Like there seems to be no perception skill in Paranoia,
right?
Which I kind of actually get behind. I think sometimes you just got to see it. But in a contested situation like this, we're going to fudge a little bit. So what I'm getting is Blix didn't make his, but you kind of did really well on your roll.
Blix made it, right?
No, 11 over 10.
11 over 10. So I'm going to suggest, given that Pran actually made his stealth roll, you're aware that he scurried away Like you didn't see the transformation, but you were maybe a bit suspicious at the sudden scurrying away of such a high-level security officer. Why would he need to scurry away? It's a little suspicious.
And then Pran comes like limping back, looking bruised and battered. Like he just got the receiving end of many truncheon strikes.
Pran, where were you? I had to put this together by myself. You see the thing is like falling apart in the box in front of him.
Great job. Really?
Where did Talbot go?
Yeah, the Violet Talbot, the Violet was here.
Did you see him? He was in that same dark corner you just came out of.
I'm focusing on focusing on my re-education and realigning my priorities with the strategic vision of Alpha Computer. And I have now.
Okay, I'll like to say that again. Blix puts the camera up.
Oh, we don't have to do that. The red thing's off.
Click.
That's how you record.
I would like to know how Vix did on his psych scan roll.
7 under 9.
7 under 9. Okay. You get that this guy is the definition of an empty suit. Like he's been brought here to do a thing. He doesn't necessarily have any information about it. Like the whole rest of the speech is motivational at best. But he does in the speech let slip, and he stops himself after he's doing the speech. Says, sorry, I mentioned that. I really shouldn't mention this to you. But he does mention that there's going to be a special guest coming here to the convention that is going to change everything for Alpha Complex. And that special guest's name is Santa R. And then he clams up. He's like, I shouldn't have said. That's a big reveal. Don't tell anybody I said that, though, okay?
Said what, sir?
Oh, you. You're great. Now, listen, can you go and get me that bouncy bubble beverage? Because I'm actually a little bit parched after all that rehearsing.
Right away, sir. I will be right back with that.
Okay.
And Vix takes off.
All right. At which point, I'm going to bring the party back together in a very clunky way to say that you are suddenly, you find yourselves together again.
Find yourselves.
Magic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it seems like we're not really anywhere closer to finding out what we're doing here.
Have we been relieved of the assembly line?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Talbot was here.
Yeah, I saw him, and he actually mentioned that there was a misunderstanding with some re-education. If anybody has a med pack, he'd want you to apply it to me. If you want to fit that into your strategic vision and your immediate tasks, that would be good.
I do not have a med pack, but I can take a look at.
Does this look broken?
Oh, definitely.
It hangs at an odd angle.
I'll make a medical roll, if that's okay.
That is totally okay.
If I can
let me have
reset the finger.
Reset it. Yeah, this is gonna hurt a lot. We're gonna have to put it back in the bone hole there. I got a 5. That's a 25% chance.
Understood. You got to sometimes
15 over 5.
Dead.
Sometimes you got to reset your strategic paradigm to focus on immediate tasks.
Flix is recording this whole thing.
I think I made it worse.
You definitely don't make it better.
More crooked.
Yeah.
I just walk away. Oh, you know what I was thinking is maybe we see where these toys are headed.
The final assembly.
The final assembly. Yeah. I mean,
Dash is nodding his head.
We get in those bins, we follow that conveyor, see where it goes once it goes into there.
You all notice that Dash is smoking lightly.
You okay, Dash?
I am fine.
Your ass is hanging out, Dash.
It's amazingly sculpted, though.
It is beautiful.
It is the right side.
You didn't feel the chill?
Blix is taking a
Come, we must find where these toys are going.
Who's leading the way? Is that Dash?
Yep.
Dash leads the way.
One cheek out so everyone
as
can
Dash
see.
goes, I said, didn't know there'd be cake at this convention.
Okay, funny story. I never knew that cake was a euphemism for butt. I literally reduced a millennial to tears by, it was great.
That's awesome.
All right, so you are looking for final assembly. Is that my understanding?
That's correct.
All right. So
Dash kind of hops up on the assembly line that we're walking by to like kind of get a look out over everything.
Okay, well, you basically follow the lines, the conveyor belts, as they push eastward towards the other side of the warehouse, and they do seem to converge into a final packing area where you see the items are boxed and wrapped with colorful paper. And then they go into another room that you can't quite see from this distance, but you do notice quite a number of green vulture security soldiers standing around as if maybe this is a high security zone.
Oh, geez. Looks like this is as far as we go.
Yeah, but it looks like they're just stacking them up, right?
Talbot V gave us clearance, didn't he? He looks at Peron.
Yeah, he did. He wanted us to disrupt the current paradigm and offset that, and we'll circle back to it. And we could circle back to the condition of the finger, but again,
I think we're going to take that one offline.
We reset that into the paradigm of the overall objective.
Yeah, sure.
Are the presents? Are they going into like another area that's out of view?
They are.
Okay. So,
Dash.
I think how we get in there is pretty obvious, guys.
We disguise ourselves as presents.
I nod.
Yes, that is obvious.
Are any of the packages big enough for Dash?
Let's see.
That's a great question.
Yeah, the list of packages that I had recited to me. We have a rocking horse. We have a powered trike, that's suitable for young Alpha Complex residents. We have a board game, which is probably not big enough for Dash. There's the oversized nutcrackers. There might be particularly oversized one.
How oversized are we talking?
Apparently oversized enough for Dash.
Yeah.
And there are some solar-powered Christmas shrines. So,
ooh, wait.
That
might be. Christmas shrine, yeah.
Christmas. Oh, Christmas tree.
An average Christmas shrine should be at least 6 feet tall.
They know that much.
All right. So what is your plan for disguising all of yourselves as presents? One of yourselves as a present?
I think we should get wrapped up like presents.
Maybe some of us should distract the greens.
Well, we just got to get wrapped up. We get on that belt and we'll just roll right past them.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
Do we think all of us though? If you get caught in there,
I need to videotape it. I need to make sure I record it.
Exactly. That's one. I'll volunteer to stay out as well.
I want to see what's in there.
Are
you good at wrapping presents?
Sure.
All right. Well,
what's a present?
I point to the wrapped up box.
See, it says present. That is what it must be.
Oh, I thought that just meant now. I thought that was for now, not
that
later.
Would also make sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Glad I got you around, Dash. I'm going to make sure to ask you plenty of questions.
Pran's looking around for a med kit anywhere and not paying attention to the conversation.
You do notice that there are occasionally some dock bots driving around, tending to minor workplace incidents.
I try to flag one down.
And one comes up and says, "Oh, citizen, have you suffered an injury?"
Yeah, I was trying to redirect efficiencies on the board game line, and I ended up getting a little jammed up and crimped in the machinery. Could you service this so I can get back to full efficiency working towards friend computer?
Oh, that arm looks very painful. Let me have a look. Yeah. And you see a chainsaw attachment come out. It says, "There's nothing to be done here, citizen. Stand by for amputation."
No. We don't need that one. Nope, don't need that one. Let's circle back. Let's go back. Let's brainstorm other potentialities.
Medical procedures are compliant for Alpha Complex maximum efficiency.
Okay, let me talk to you, friend of computer. We want to be efficient immediately, and that would reset things to a further timeline that would not be efficacious to today's transient goals.
I love
I'm
the
trying to use
spurious logic I'm hearing there.
Spurious logic.
Vix, help me get into this box.
Oh, that's a 20. Fuck.
Well, immediately operational means just kill you and get a clone to come in.
That's very true.
Now rendering put me down attachment. No. It's much more entertaining, of course, that, you are, your arm is, of course, amputated quickly and efficiently. And, the upside is you're no longer wounded.
As he's getting his arm amputated in the background and we're wrapping presents, I say, oh, you know what? Pran might have a good idea over there. Maybe we can get some of those robots to help wrap us up as presents.
I think that is a terrible idea.
I got it. Don't worry. I'll wrap it up real good. Don't you worry. Blix.
Speaking of wrapping it up, you might want to wrap that stump up, or you're going to bleed out pretty quick.
This is just a new normal. Just resetting.
In addition to the amputation, you have been given some wonderful drugs. You don't feel anything. In fact, you feel remarkably positive and optimistic about the outcome of this mission.
Pran wanders over with his capped arm.
I take the roll of wrapping paper and I start wrapping it around the stump of his arm and some packaging tape and wrap it around the arm. So he has a nice, and then put a nice bright ribbon on it.
Missions for friend computer can be dangerous.
I don't know if you want me to roll medical for that.
Narrating
I
the
think
video.
that sounds perfectly good. Yeah, I'd love to have a medical roll on that.
But the red team troubleshooters are on the case.
Ooh, I got a 3 under 5.
Well, you think you tied it up real good. Tourniquet even.
I'm pretty sure I stopped the bleeding.
Pran looks down at his stubbed arm with the recent cauterizing effects of the droid and the bow that was just put on it and says, now we really have touched base and we're on the same page. And I appreciate that. I'm reinvigorated, ready to press ahead. I'm excited with the work that we're all doing.
That's the spirit. Now, climb on into this box, Pran.
He smiles. He's very pale.
Get on over. Climb on in. It's this one. Without that arm, you're going to fit in a smaller box, so this will be perfect.
Yeah, you're about the same size as that tricycle.
That sounds like a fantastic idea. I'm going to double down, and I'm going to grab the wolves by the horn, and I'm going to take leadership on the situation as he lowers himself in the box.
There you go. And Vix will wrap him up.
Perfect. For some reason, I feel like a stealth roll is useful there.
On whose part?
Let's have Vix roll it. See how well he manages to.
Maybe a little dexterity.
2 under 7.
Hey.
It looks
Brought
like
the good
every
dice.
other box containing a solar-powered Christmas shrine.
Dash is wrestling to get into the box of a Christmas tree. He's struggling.
No. You don't. You're going to rip it. Oh,
He gets in the box and then it falls over onto the conveyor belt.
Dash, you're supposed to take the tree out of the box first.
yeah.
He starts pulling it out while he's in the box with it. He's just ripping it out at this point.
Okay,
This
so
could
we've
be a real
got.
Can you
game
close the lid?
Is somebody
Sure.
helping to wrap up Dash?
Yes, I am. Stealth as well.
Excellent. Yes.
2 again.
Wow.
Under 7.
God.
Wow.
You have found your calling, Vix. After all this time, you have found your calling.
You watch those
Marvelous.
YouTube videos to learn how to wrap gifts like
Yeah.
a pro.
Just the tape. All the tape lines are on point.
Yeah.
You don't see the tape.
How did you get the pattern on the paper to match up like that? It's like,
Well, see, now for Pran, it was easier because without the arm, you could bend it around a little bit more. But with Dash, it was the opposite. I had to put a little bit of extra paper here, but then you fold up on this corner, and that's going to line everything up here, and then voila.
The box hops once and then falls over on the conveyor belt.
Hearing a lot of synergy up there, boys. Looks great. Looks
Am I
great.
there yet? Am I in?
Good. Pretend to sleep, Dash. Pretend you're a sleeping toy in the box.
He's so
What
tired.
is the toy?
well, should they look real good. Should we just let them go do this, or are you going to go with them, Blix?
It's not have too many cooks in the kitchen.
How about I
Circle back.
How about I go with them?
All
make
right.
sure
and
it's
I'll
best.
stay out here and help fix.
It's very dark in here. When do I know when I'm there?
Shut up. You know
goes
how to work
quiet.
the camera?
Do I know how to work the camera?
Well, why don't I bring it with me? I can record what's going on inside.
It's going to be a tight fit in that box with Blix and the camera, but not impossible for a professional gift wrapper.
It'll be tight, and I might not line it up, but I'll give it a shot.
Sounds great.
Well, why don't we keep the camera here in case anything happens here?
It would simplify things.
Fine.
And
Here.
when you come out, you can give a firsthand eyewitness account.
Or just
like a documentary, yeah.
Yes,
if
yes.
you find anything in there that's interesting, like if there's any other sort of weird toys they're building, bring them back with you.
Okay. Maybe.
All right.
I take the
rapid.
camera and
Let's
start
see that
looking,
stealth
fidgeting with it.
That's the opposite end of good.
Bound to happen.
It's an 18 over 7.
Okay.
Please tell me there's something that rejects poorly wrapped boxes.
Sends it to the incinerator automatically.
Well, it doesn't look. It's not quite the same level as your previous work, but you're still happy with the present in a present motif you've gone for. You know, putting the box into a big Mylar container and filling it with gold leaf. You're not sure how you found it, but it really makes a statement, is what it does. So
It's original.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure he can breathe in there?
No, I didn't put air holes in
That
any.
All right,
of
let's
them.
go.
Everyone feels
Yeah.
a little woozy.
It'll be fine. They can't go too long, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cut to a conveyor belt. And Josh, if you're editing this, we're gonna have a soundtrack of the, and like the conveyor belt does loop-de-loops and goes around and goes up and down and corners and back. It ultimately comes back to exactly where it started for some reason. But
It's the song at the beginning of Edward Scissorhands.
there you go. And finally, it comes to a room marked quality control. And there is
They don't know that.
No, they don't know that. They're having a little nap inside these very cozy, very nicely wrapped presents. And your version of an airport luggage scanner essentially is what each one of these presents is going through. And the first present to arrive contains Pran.
I can hear it. We're harmonizing the synergy and double down on that, and it is fantastic.
Healthy dose of radiation from this X-ray machine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a real. So, yeah, Josh, I would like you to roll a 20-sider for me, and let's just say that odd numbers are good and even numbers are bad.
17.
Okay,
Pretty odd.
as you feel the conveyor belt lurch to a stop, and a green light bathes the container that you're in, and it stays green. And you feel the conveyor belt shuttle on again, and you are upended, tumbled over, and feel like you have come to a stop. You're no longer on a conveyor belt. We'll come back to you. Next on the conveyor belt is Dash. And let's have you roll a 20-sider.
Okay. 19.
And again, a green light shines over top of your package that you're in. And it stays green, and the conveyor belt continues on. And again, you tumble over, landing on other things. A great weight falls upon the container that you're in, Josh. Maybe uncomfortably so.
Brain, is that you?
Yeah. Let's circle back to the first plan, and can you rock your body in a direction away from me?
You want me to rock my body?
Yeah, A firm. To the side. Quick back and forth.
I started kind of hopping up and down.
Okay, it probably
In the
gets
box.
worse, actually.
Yep.
Burrows the presence
That's
deeper
up and
into
down,
her.
up and down. Use your L hand. Go to the L hand.
I cannot see which one is L. It's dark in here.
Reach towards that side. Hold up both hands. Move your body to one of them.
Can we come out of the boxes now?
Get off me.
Understood.
Before you emerge from the box, let's have a roll from Blix. John, make a 20-sided roll for me.
Yep. I rolled an 18.
18, you say? An even number.
Same thing that he rolled to wrap the present.
Exactly, yeah.
It's true. So the container that you're in, it stops underneath this green light, and it's bathed in green light for a while, and then the red light turns on. There's a big klaxon, and the last thing that you recall is a giant smashing weight sound.
I'm assuming one of my clones is dead.
Yes, go to clone number 2, John.
Yep.
So outside, what are Compt and Vix doing while they're waiting for whatever's happening in there? Are they doing anything in particular?
Well, what do you want to do now?
Well, I did, back when I went to go take a piss,
Mhm.
it was like I don't know, some setup, like almost like a stage or something in the back. It wasn't lit up.
Yeah, I saw it.
You saw that?
Yeah.
You know, I heard something too. You know, don't say nothing, and Vix will get real close. I hear there's going to be a special guest.
How do you know that?
You know, when you somebody was in the stall in the pisser when I was in there, and I heard him going over a speech. I heard him say something about a special guest. But one of the Reds. I think he said his name was Santa R, something like that. I'm not sure where he works from, but the Orange seemed real excited about it. But I'm assuming it has to do with something that.
Why would an Orange be excited about a special guest that's an R?
Couldn't tell you.
As if to answer the question, a deep whistle sounds and the conveyor belts roll to a halt. You hear people calling at the same time, break time, it's break time. And there's an immediate crush of bodies gathering in excited groups with an accompanying hubbub. There are small robots circling around with plates of cookies, red fun, and bouncy bubble beverage. And suddenly it's just alive with a lot of chatter and business. And you're reminded by all these plates of cookies how hungry you actually are.
Oh, yeah. What is that?
Oh, I think it's food. A nutritional biscuit, probably. I grab a couple and I hand one to you.
All right. If you want to grab a couple of those, you're going to have to fight with all the other clones that are immediately trying to descend on those.
Did you say that it was robots serving them?
Yes.
All right. Can I ask you, there's a lot of different kinds of robots on my character sheet.
Yeah.
What is a Jackabot?
That's exactly what these bots are. The jack of all trades
right.
bot.
Could I possibly use my Jackabot operation and maintenance to know which path it's going to be and be there to intercept it before everyone else?
What a keen idea you've had there. I would go for that, and I would even let you roll that at 2 times because you are giving me such a good observation.
I say, oh wait, you know what? These things, they got a path and routine. Come over here. I rolled a 1.
Holy cow!
That'd be a 1 under 16.
Yeah, that's
if it doubled.
Is that 8. Break time? I hear break time. That's exciting.
I do think that it's break time. We should go.
Yeah, speaking of breaking, something is breaking. If you could continue to move towards that L.
I am trying. He wrapped this box very well.
Yeah, you do manage to figure out exactly where that one with the really good cookies is going to end up. And you are planting yourself directly in its path, and it has no choice but to go right to you and serve you. So yes, you do end up having a healthy supply of cookies.
I grab 2 handfuls of cookies and I give you a handful of half crushed cookies. I just grab them.
All right. As you were munching down on your cookies, a man's voice booms out over the warehouse loudspeakers and lights shine up on that dais that Vix pointed out earlier on. And he leaps to the stage, spotlit, and says, "Hello, citizens."
Oh, I should be recording this, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
The camera is no more, I think. The camera. Oh no, you wait. Did Blix take the camera with him?
No, he gave it to me.
I gave it to
gave it to me.
Comp.
Oh, that's fortunate. And he goes on to say, "I hope everyone's having just the best break time ever at our first annual PL&C Mandatory Improvement Convention. Let me hear you." And of course, everyone goes hooting and hollering and screaming. Do you guys join in?
I do. And then I go, wow, that was real good.
Yeah. He put some effort in it.
My name is Sanzo, and I'll be your MC for the rest of the day's events. I just wanted to let you know that the first numbers are in for today's efficiency testing, and well, I'll be honest, they are not great. We are only at 45%, and there have been a number of accidents, but I'm sure when we get back at it, that number is going to go to the roof. Am I right? Yeah, exactly. Hooting and hollering, enjoyment, all that sort of thing. Hey, I've got a surprise for you. As a special treat for your exceptional service, Friend Computer himself is here in a brand new role. Something that's been trialed for the whole complex. And you're going to be the very first ones in line for the Santa Art experience. Who's excited for that? Let me hear you. Everybody is nuts with excitement at this point. That's right. As you've no doubt heard, at the end of the third quarter of every year cycle, Friend Computer has decided to implement a new celebration, the UL Celebration, to celebrate your productivity and reward you for your hard work. If you've been nice, that is. If you've been naughty, well, maybe it'll be a different story, but who will decide if you've been naughty or nice? Well, that's easy. Santa R, Friend Computer's newest buddy who has complex access to your demerits and fines. Who wants to be the first in line to sit on Santa R's lap and tell him what you want for UL Celebration? And a silence covers the entire warehouse.
I push Vix forward.
Vic stumbles and his hand shoots up into the air as he tries to catch himself.
A spotlight shines onto you, and Sanzo looks over you and says, "Hey, if it's not my buddy Vix R, come on down here, Vix. Good on you for volunteering." Everyone else looks a little apprehensive at this whole Santa R thing, but sure, why not?
With a mouthful of cookies, Vix is going to mutter, "Fuck."
The lights dim and spotlights shine onto an empty space, and suddenly, behind Sanzo, there's an explosion of confetti, and smashing through the wall is a giant robot. It's easily 10 feet tall, adorned with a giant red robe that covers its rotund form. A makeshift face sits atop a thick neck with a massive beard of white fiber optic cables. A floppy red hat with a white bauble hangs on the top of its head, quotation marks, and it has 3 giant pincer claws for hands. As it wheels into the spotlight, it intones a continuous stream of with a background of jingling bells. It's flanked by a dozen green vulture soldiers, heavily armed, glitter and tinsel adorning each one of their combat helmets and weapons, and is both terrifying and exciting at the same time. And oddly, normally everybody would be making a sanity, otherwise known as power roll at the site, but some of you are not present for this exciting feat. And for a reason, Vix does not have to make this roll, so the only one left standing is Compt, who's going to make a power roll.
1 out of 5.
Okay. Power?
Yep. See if you roll under that.
I got a 7 under 9.
Okay. Looks like you're okay with that. You do not go insane.
So I think the reason I don't go insane is because I'm recording, but in a creepy sort of Love Actually way. When you go back and watch the video, you'll see that I'm focused entirely on Vix, like zoomed in on him, like, and kind of like not even seeing this crazy robot monster.
Well, that is excellent. And I think that is going to be an excellent place for us to pause for the first part.
Oh, shit.
Santa on the loose.
Do you think our fellow troubleshooter saved us some cookies?
That's nasty.